So here we are at the end of March almost, and I've been doing a lot of reflecting on this year in 2025. And from a business perspective, I'll say it's gone well, but it's been different than what I expected. And by that, I mean, I thought when I first kicked off the year that it actually might be slow. I was really negative, not gonna lie. We were gone for a number of weeks over Christmas and New Year's, get back, and it was really, really slow at first, and I was concerned. I was like, oh, I am screwed. I am in so much trouble because taking that time away means everything slowed down. But before you knew it, then people started booking, and of course it got busy. And I found that part of the reason I got busy was because I ramped up on social media. I started doing 2 to 3 posts per day, and that gave me more, obviously, exposure, more people started to see things, and then some work came from it. So February comes, and I'm thinking I've got through the busyness of what the end of January was, and I'm thinking again, it's going to be slow. Well, what happened is February became one of my best months that I've had in my business, and it's a short month as well, right, with less days. But part of the reason for that was all the work that I'd done in January to continually put myself out there. So then, of course, because everything seems to line up this way, March comes, and I'm also thinking, wow, I'm very light. I wrote my calendar out on my wall because I put everything on like a whiteboard and change dates around and stuff easily. And I notice I don't have a lot of sessions this month. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be worried again that there's not enough business coming. Well, would you know? Customers start coming out of nowhere a couple of days in. People who just came across me again on social media. Some people found me through Google and checked out my reviews. And next thing you know, March becomes one of the best months I've ever had, yet again. And so I think the lesson that I take away from this is not to brag, although it might sound like I'm bragging, is that more than anything else, you got to put yourself out there. You got to keep putting out content. The more content I put out, the more business comes my way, the more people get interested in what I'm doing. It takes time. There are people who maybe don't reach out right away. They might hear about you. They might talk to you maybe in person. They might do a consultation. They might do networking events where you connect with them. They might not move forward, but in time they will. Just keep kind of putting yourself out there, planting the seeds, sharing what you do. At least that's what I do in my business. And what happens is I do have month over month traction and growth. At the beginning of the month, I might not feel like it's that way, but it does come. You got to keep putting in the effort. That's the biggest lesson I think that I've learned so far in 2025, is that even when I think things might go quiet, they actually pick up. And it's because I just keep doing what needs to be done. When you execute the fundamentals, that's when you're going to win. Same thing happens in sports, same thing happens in business, and it happens in my business too. Just keep putting in the work. Keep showing up every single day. Even when you think that nobody is resonating with what you're saying, you never know who's watching and what could come from it.